welcome back to
Stevie on the radio.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
do
guys.
a reverse thing.
Okay.
Hey, gals. I'm
Hello.
Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Thanks. Hi.
I'm Stevie.
It's Stevie now.
We're going to call myself Stevie for the purpose of this thing that we're doing.
And Jules and I are going to forget and call him Esteven like we do,
'Cause that's my real name.
because that's his real name.
But for the sake of this, you're going to call Stevie, okay?
Okay,
I'll
Stevie.
try.
And I'm Jules.
Just Jules. Okay, wait. So are we doing it's
I
or
thought
are
we
we
were
doing
it's.
no it's?
It's
You didn't sing the it's.
shit.
Should
All right,
do.
let's do it
Okay.
one more time.
3,
All right.
2, 1.
It's Stevie on the radio.
Ta-da.
Okay, see, that was clean. That was nice. It felt good.
I like it.
Okay.
All right.
So that's our jingle.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
You orchestrated us.
Someone had to.
So, it is, we're getting ready for my favorite time of the year. One, because it's Halloween and I like to dress up. The other one is because it's my birthday. It's like the same day.
I know.
November 1st.
I know. His birthday monopolizes Halloween for the rest of us.
Sometimes Christmas too.
Ruins.
That's okay. I'm January 1st, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I monopolize New Year's.
So in the spirit of spooky things and Halloween, figured this episode would be specific to the random topic of just ghosts and spooky things
It's
that have happened to
supernatural.
all of us. And
so do you have a story?
Jules, do you want to take it or do you want me to?
I'll just start it off.
Okay.
Mine's pretty short. It's
All right.
like, all right.
wait. I want to do something.
Oh,
Just like, did you guys ever watch, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
yes.
Was that a Nickelodeon show?
Yeah.
What? But
Have
you're
you watched-
older than me. I would have thought you would have definitely
I
watched
know of it, but it was probably
It's always like they're
Before
around
or
a
after my time.
campfire,
Okay.
right? They're always around
Yeah, they're around the campfire,
Okay.
and then they like throw dust into the
They like whoosh
and
to the
this
fire.
is the tell of the blah blah.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna
So let's do that.
start a fire?
Yeah,
blah,
like so
blah.
pretend we're throwing stuff into the fire, and then you'll throw the stuff into the fire.
Oh, because it's my turn to
it's
talk.
your turn to talk.
It's like the talking
yeah,
stick.
yeah. So and then you gotta name you have to title it.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Just think about it a little bit. We'll give you 2 seconds.
All right. 2 seconds done, and here we go. It is. Do I say it as I'm
You throw out the dust into the fire.
throwing the dust in the fire? Here we go. Santa Barbara.
That is okay. You have to say the tell of the blah blah.
Oh,
The
I didn't
tail
know the
of
tail part of it.
Santa
It's like,
Barbara.
are we doing it? Or are we doing the tail? The tail.
It's
You
the
got
tail.
The tail
It's the
of-
tail.
Or, I mean, if you just want to call it Santa Barbara, you can, but
That's what I was going for.
just Santa Barbara.
Fine. The Tale of Santa Barbara. So Henry and I went out to we went to a wedding in Santa Barbara, and we stayed at an Airbnb. Well, this Airbnb is one of those old cottage, like old school craftsman college cottages in Santa Barbara. After the wedding, we get home, we go to sleep. We're like pretty passed out from the wedding. Then suddenly Henry wakes me up and he's like, "Hey, did you hear that?" And I said, what are you talking about?" He said, "Did you hear that coming from the bathroom?" And I said, "Well, what did you hear?" And he said, "Something that sounded like, 'Help me.'"
No.
Whoa, that was creepy. I wasn't expecting that.
And I said, "Oh, I don't hear anything. Let's go back to sleep. We have to get up the next morning, drive back to LA. So let's just go back to sleep." Wakes me up again 15, 20 minutes later. He's like, "You really didn't hear that?" And I said, "No, I didn't hear anything. Let's go to sleep." Finally, he gets to sleep. We finally sleep. We wake up the next morning, drive back home, halfway down, maybe like in Malibu or something. I said, "Henry, hey, do you remember when you woke me up earlier?" He's like, "Yeah." "Did it sound like, 'Help me'?" He said, "Yes." I said, "I heard it too, but I needed us to go to sleep."
You're like, I don't have time for this ghost right now.
Santa Barbara.
And that is the tell of Santa Barbara.
That's so good. Oh man! Oh, that
Wow.
ghost wanted some interaction.
You
Some
didn't
sort
give
of
him
help.
anything.
I know.
Wow! Okay, my ghost story is
More
so
ghosts.
much better than that.
It's like, you're just like, let's ignore this and go back to bed.
I needed to drive that morning.
We are not the person you're looking
Yeah,
for.
please don't haunt us. We're not up for it today.
Today, I'm not your medium. Excuse me.
Too busy.
That's funny.
Wow. Okay, my turn, I guess, right?
Michelle, your turn.
So, this is the tale of Mount St. Michelle. Ooh, okay. So, I was in France, in Normandy. At the whole beach area there, I mean, obviously, World War II, there's a ton of people who've died there. We were staying on Mount St. Michelle, which is a really cool, sometimes island. So when the tide is high, it's an island. When the tide is low, it's like sand forever, and you can walk across the whole thing. So you have to plan your arrival based on the tide so that you can actually get onto the island.
It's that one with the castle on it.
Yeah, so it's had a super storied background. You know, it's from medieval, 500, whatever, and it's gone through being a military base, and then it was a Catholic thing, and then it went to become like a hospital, and then it was a hotel, and it switched hands forever. So it's crazy. Oh, it was a prison at one point. So me and Clay, my boyfriend, we went there to stay. We stayed for 2 nights. And the first night that we got there, it was right at sunset. It was beautiful. It was this crazy epic sunset, and the tide was low. So you could walk on the sand forever. And by the way, you had to be careful of quicksand because apparently a lot of people have died from quicksand. So we were like, ooh, but it's fine. So we were walking at sunset, and there was nobody on the beach. Nobody. Not a soul. And we were walking, and all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but in the distance, we saw this woman in white with long brown hair. And she looked pissed. Like, she had like a really pissed off looking gaze. And I saw her kind of out of the corner of my eye, and I got kind of an uncomfortable feeling, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's a big beach. She can be there. We can be here. It's fine. And so we kind of like keep on walking, and I would say she was probably like 20 yards from us or something, and she walked by and like was staring me down. It was crazy, but I didn't want to say anything because I thought it was weird, and I didn't want to bring attention to it. So we just kept walking. We walked around, and then we walked back, and on the way back, she was gone. We couldn't see her anywhere. There was no footprints in the sand, nothing, no trace. And Clay then says, hey, did you see like a creepy woman on the beach who just kind of vanished? And I said, yes, I made eye contact with her. She was creepy. And then the next day, we did a tour, like a historical tour. And the tour guide, I said, so is this place like super haunted? Like, how haunted is this island? And he said it was like the most haunted
Scale
it
of 1
could
to
be.
10, it's a 10.
And when we were walking on the ledge, looking out over the sand and the whole beach area, he said it's super common for visitors to say that they see a woman in white walking on the beach alone at sunset, and she's pissed.
Everyone says she's pissed.
And yeah, everyone was like, oh my God, this girl is pissed.
Oh my God. Did you get any historical lore on who she is? Or
Just some bitch.
some mad bitch? Just pissed off.
Okay.
Some pissed bitch.
Wow. That poor lady.
I know.
Well, that was good.
Thanks.
Good story.
Thank you.
So cool.
Wow. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I
Good.
guess it's my
Let's
turn. All right. I call this the tell of the nuh-uh-uh. All right. So, I am an empath, so I definitely lean towards like feeling a lot of things, right? That's just...
He feels a lot of feelings.
I have
Got
a lot of
it?
feelings. I could definitely pick up on things more than others, I think.
He feels more than you feel.
I guess so.
Back in the 80s, we had a waterbed. There was like this, the headboard, what do you call it?
A headboard.
Headboard. And then underneath the headboard, there was all this like space. So you could
Oh,
literally
yeah.
crawl underneath this space. Anyways, so I scared myself to not be able to sleep one night, and I decided to go wake up my mom. And I was like, "Mom, I can't sleep. Can you come sleep with me?" And she was like, "Sure." So then she goes to sleep with me and my big brother Eric. She tries to calm me down, and the last thing she said before we all decided to try to doze off was, "There's no such thing as ghosts." And so that was the last breath out of her body. That sounds creepy.
And then she died.
Then she died. We all started to fall asleep. We were dozing off, and then all of a sudden we hear, and then I open my eyes and I'm like, did I just hear that? Like, what was that? And I don't want to say anything, because if I say anything, that's acknowledging it, and if I'm acknowledging it, then it's real. And then we hear it again.
Oh, we hear it now. Everyone in the bed is hearing it.
And then that time, I like grab my mom and I'm like, "Mom, did you hear that?" She was like, "Yes." Then I grab my brother and I'm like, "Did you hear that?" And he's like, "Yes." And then we just all like sprung up and ran out of the room. And then we were like gathering our thoughts and we were like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I heard it underneath us." And then my mom was like, "No, I heard it across the room." And then my brother was like, "No, it came from outside." So this thing, we all heard it from different directions. We woke up my dad because, of course, my dad's the guardian of all things paranormal. And he runs in, he does like a full-on inspection of the room. I was positive there was like somebody underneath, like me, like somebody there. And didn't find anything, and that was my first ghost paranormal experience.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Creepy.
When you said that your mom didn't believe in, or told you that ghosts weren't real, knowing your mom, I'm like, are you kidding?
She had plenty of
that
ghost stories.
woman
She
is
has
so
plenty of ghost-
convinced that ghosts are real.
Yeah. First spooky situation. So that is the tell of the ghost of
The waterbed. The waterbed
Water.
ghost. I like the waterbed ghost. I think that's better.
Sounds very 80s.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Again.
You got good ghost stories.
Who knew? Well, debatable. The tale of how I scared the ghost.
Yeah.
I was in Sedona. I was staying in a cabin. Sedona is up in it's a little bit more north of Phoenix. It's about 2.5 hours north of Phoenix. It's in the mountains. It's considered a kind of whimsical. It's got a vortex, whatever that even means. It's very spiritual. If you're a spirit, you'll probably be in Sedona, because like where else are you gonna go? And I mean, there's a lot of like old mines and like closed down hospitals and like that kind of thing.
What were you doing there?
I was in a cabin. It was probably like Thanksgiving or something. I was with some friends. So, but I was the only person in the bedroom. It was like 2 a.m, and I was in bed and I heard a shutter come through the like window shutter thing, and then the bed bumped up against the wall. So it was like a bump, like a poof. And then I heard the door rumble, and it all happened very quickly, but the bed literally hit the wall. Like, it literally moved, and my feet were not on the floor, they were on the bed, so there was nothing physically there to like push me. I wasn't pushing myself. You know when you open a door and you feel like the pressure change in the room? That happened, but the feeling that I got, the overall feeling, was that I scared the ghost.
Oh.
It didn't feel like the ghost scared me. It felt like I interrupted or startled the ghost. So the ghost came into the room being like, chill, and then saw me and was freaked out and then fled.
That's cool.
And that was what I got from it. And then in the morning, I asked everybody else who was staying in the cabin, did anyone hear a shudder or feel anything? Or maybe there was an earthquake, or that area sometimes has like rock slides or, you know, boulders falling off mountains or something. And nothing, there was no seismic activity that night. So I scared the ghost.
Did anyone else hear anything?
No.
No?
Just me.
That's so
It's
creepy.
my word against nothing.
I like that little twist.
Spooky.
That you scared the
I
ghost.
scared the ghost.
Wow.
I don't have another one.
I have another ghost story. If I don't know how, should I say it? Should I tell it? Or,
Well, is it good?
Yeah.
Well, is it good?
If you think it's entertaining, then tell it. If
All
it's
right.
just
This better
myth,
be
then we can
good.
move on.
This is the tale of the ghost on the stairway. All right, so I am. This is post college. I'm living in New Jersey at a place called Parsippany Gardens in Parsippany, New Jersey. It was a building structure in which there was a door, and then it's basically one hallway that goes to the second building's apartment, which is mine. I don't even remember if there was anybody underneath me at the time that I moved there. But inevitably, a young man started to live underneath me at some point. First, I would start to hear like, if I had like a piece of metal, basically like.
If I only had a piece of
Oh,
metal.
Hear that
If
very
I had a dime.
I would hear the jiggle of the doorknob, like trying to open.
Of your doorknob? Oh, we got sound
Exactly.
effects.
Perfect.
That sounds creepy.
And I would hear it every now and then, kind of randomly, and then it just got to the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore, and it was 100% somebody trying to get in my room. At that time, I would leave my door open, so it was weird that nobody was also entering.
Why are you leaving your door open when there's creepy sounds coming from the handle?
Well,
Or the
because
doorknob.
This is before that happened. I would leave my door open. After I started
Because someone
to hear,
moved in downstairs.
God. Or they just have the wrong apartment number.
So I started to lock it, but it wasn't stopping. It just kept going. So either I'm crazy or I'm hearing this and it's real and somebody's really trying to get in here. Why is somebody trying to get into my apartment when I'm home? They would know I'm home. Who is this person? So I immediately was like, it's the guy downstairs. If I start to hear it, I'm gonna start to walk towards the door and see if I can open it and surprise the person trying to enter or do whatever.
Uh-huh.
But every time I started to do that, you would hear
The creaking of your
the
floors.
creaking of my feet, so inevitably I got to the door, it would be gone. And then it escalated to me hearing somebody on the steps outside, the creaks of the steps, and then the jiggle.
Oh.
And I was like, what does this guy want? Like, now it's just taunting me like this mother effer downstairs. One day, I'm just going to wear my socks, and instead of creaking over and walking, I'm just gonna slide.
Well, all
there is
risky
no
business,
creaks.
like.
There's a lot of thought process put into this. I didn't have a bat. I had a mic stand.
A mic stand.
It was really, really heavy.
Right.
And then I was gonna open the door and say something and catch this predator.
Okay. All right.
before I open the door, as I'm sliding over and I'm about to like open the thing, I hear the running of the stairs, and then the slamming of the door downstairs.
Oh.
The next day or whatever, I waited by the door, like for hours, until I heard it jiggle. I said, I'm gonna open up the door.
Why didn't you just open the door? Why are you giving him a heads up?
I don't know.
This is making me upset. This whole story is really upsetting me.
I don't know.
It sounds like somebody just walked by your door and it was an old building, so like shit creaks.
I'm the only one that lives up in that hallway. They would only come up for that. There would be no reason.
Is there a post office dude or
a
cat?
I explained all of this in the beginning.
Dog.
Amazon?
There's nothing there. There was nothing there.
UPS!
The third time that I'm trying to set this up, I'm going to do it again. So I'm waiting by the door. I hear the steps. I hear the
jiggle. Okay.
And then I think maybe this time I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to open the door.
Finally.
I know.
And then I open the door. I hear somebody running right when I'm about to do it. I open the door. I don't hear anything, but I hear the door shut. And I'm like, how is this guy doing this so fast? Like, it's like... So then I'm so outraged. I'm so angry. I'm like you. You're pissed off at me.
I am, yeah.
Rude.
Get to it.
So then I run down the stairs, and I'm so angry, and I knock on the guy's door, and I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And then he opens up, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, what? I was like, why are you trying to go into my house every day? He was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, you are. You're trying to get in.
Did you say it like that? Yeah, you are.
Oh my god.
You're trying to get into my house, and I don't know why, but you need to stop.
Someone's full of himself.
I was full of myself. And he looked at me like I was crazy.
Well.
And then flash forward, this is probably like 2 a.m. in the morning, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 sorry.
They're trying to record a podcast.
This is your business, and I apologize. But like, boom, 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 boom. Like, this door is like on the verge of just coming out of the wall. Like, and I'm like, oh my god, like, what? Like, I'm about to die. Like, somebody's about to come in here, pop me up, just like shoot me, and I'm about to die.
Right.
And I grab.
You grab your mic stand.
I don't do what.
Put your socks on.
I don't do what normal people
Start
do.
sliding around.
I don't do what normal people do, and like call 911. And I don't want my mom or my parents to know. I don't want to be calling them and letting them know that I'm gonna die. So this is how my mind works.
This is a lot of thinking.
I called my one of my best friends at home, Nathan, and he answers, and I'm like,
shout out to Nathan.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Somebody's knocking at my door. What do I do? He was like, get something big, and that's when I grabbed my mic stand again, because of course the mic stand, handy dandy mic stand. I was like, I don't know who you are, but I got a gun, and I'm gonna do something really
just like that.
Yeah.
Oh
I bet he was real intimidated by that.
And I didn't know what else to do.
Shivering in his boots.
And this door is just like, I can't even believe it's still like they haven't come in yet. And inevitably I get to it. It all stops. Nobody's there.
Did you open the door?
I opened the door. No, wait, maybe I didn't open the door.
You are the most unreliable. This is the most unreliable narrator.
Is the door open? Is it not open?
We don't know.
Okay, so the door opens.
I opened the door. There's nobody there.
Okay.
Somebody was 100% here, trying to get into my house, trying to rape me, of course.
Of course.
What else did they try to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
When you leave your door open, though, I mean.
So then I call the cops, and they come right away, and they're like, sir, are you on drugs?
Oh my god.
And I was like, what?
He probably was.
No, I don't do drugs. Like, I'm not on anything. Years later, like after I moved to LA and everything, I rethought of this story, and I'm like, this was a ghost. Like, there's no way that, or it was paranormal. There's no way that any person could have done this, like where they are trying to open the door and run down the stairs without me ever catching them. Like, it just doesn't.
Did you ever find out if it was? Okay.
So
I'm like,
Wow.
wow. So it was a ghost.
Let's go. That's what I'm gonna
It's a
say.
ghost.
It was a ghost, yeah. All
That's
right.
the story.
Wow.
He,
Wow.
He finally opened the door. That's what I was waiting for this whole
I'm like
time.
sitting here like, okay, did you open the door? Like, did you say, what's up? Like, hi. Did you have like a keyhole?
Yeah.
You know, like the little eyeball.
Even through the keyhole.
Yeah, the eye thing. What's that called?
Yeah, I had one of those.
Did you look through it?
This is all very logical questions that
No.
you're asking.
Yes.
Okay, but I am short, first off. So
Can't be that high.
Get
It
like
was-
a
it was-
step-up stool.
it was, from what I remember, it was high. So that means I would have to really
Oh my god.
lean over.
Okay, you are not that short.
Let's call it a ghost. It was a
It was a
ghost.
ghost.
All
Okay,
right.
it was a ghost.
Well, happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, and yeah.
Thanks
have
for-
a great Halloween.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.